about new and encouraging cancer research, this time treatments involving several types of cancer. New studies suggest Taxol, used for advanced breast cancer, also works in early stages of the disease. A separate study found Taxol is also effective against advanced lung cancer, and a new blood test for prostate cancer could eliminate the need for biopsies in many men. Some perspective from the new head of a group of the country's top cancer experts, Dr. Alan Lichter. He says, quote, "Eradicating cancer is not within our grasp, but declines will become routine year after year," unquote. Next up here on CBS, a new high-tech weather satellite yields new secrets and surprises and dramatic pictures. Of weather satellite up in orbit. This one can take you inside the eye of a hurricane in 3D, peer into the heart of El Nino weather patterns, and show you stormy weather in a whole new light. CBS's Bill Whitaker has the story and the dramatic pictures.
What hit Houston last February was one devil of an El Nino storm.
When I turned around, that roof just started going over like that.
But NASA scientists had a loftier view. They call these satellite images of the storm just released today evidence of a dramatic change in how we gather and understand the weather. They're from a satellite named TRIM for Tropical Rainfall Measuring Mission. For half a year now, it's been scanning the planet's midsection where most rainfall occurs, and it already has scientists rethinking stormy weather.
The intensity is not nearly as severe over oceanic storms as it is over land storms.
Scientists are trying to figure out why. They're also wondering why almost 95% of all lightning occurs over land, but the proof is in these pictures. NASA and its Japanese partners had high hopes when they launched the weather eye in the sky back in November. But the images are clearer than expected, providing more data than expected on El Nino, on global warming. And it may get a more down-to-earth application when the data is shared with local weather forecasters this fall.
TRIM offers the only chance right now to look at the storms before they hit land and to look at the structure. And so that will certainly help increase or be beneficial to the forecaster.
We'll likely continue to complain about the weather, but thanks to TRIM, we'll have a better idea of what we're complaining about. Bill Whitaker, CBS News, Los Angeles.
House Speaker Newt Gingrich is now proposing another new committee to investigate President Clinton and those around him, this time over the transfer of U.S. missile technology to China. Gingrich says administration waivers that granted U.S. missile know-how to China for civilian purposes may have in fact helped China's military. In the CBS News Worldwide Market Watch tonight, a developing story about an alliance between Kodak and America Online. Under a new program, customers take their film to the store for processing, and digital photographs are delivered by email within 48 hours. This concludes its two-part hard news investigation of children and guns. Just today, one high school student was shot dead allegedly by another in the parking lot of their school in Fayetteville, Tennessee. No word on a motive. This is just the latest in a series of school shootings that raises questions about how and why guns, especially handguns, are winding up in the hands of children. Tonight, one answer. CBS's Jim Stewart shows you how the gun industry, with help from Hollywood and television, is legally marketing gun products to children.
Oh, man,
it's late afternoon at Don's gun store in Indianapolis. These kids are looking to buy a gun, and Don Davis is looking to sell them one.
You can buy this one right here.
You have to be 21 to buy a pistol, so for the moment they can only shop for rifles.
Here, I can sell you this. You 18? I can sell you that. Yeah, I can sell you that 18.
And like all the young customers we saw that afternoon at Don's, they know their guns. Popular culture has seen to that.
Where'd you see them hold it that way? This way. That's it. You seen them in the movies?
On TV, yeah.
On TV, right?
In a nation where Americans already own more than 200 million firearms, a significant new trend line is beginning to emerge. While gun sales overall have slipped for 4 straight years,
And this is what I want to order next.
there is evidence the marketing of guns to young people is on the rise. Kristen Rand is an analyst with the Violence Policy Center who's tracked firearms marketing strategy since 1990.
There is an absolute urgency among gun manufacturers to reach out, sell guns to kids, and recruit them into the gun culture because they realize if they don't do that, they don't have a future.
The strategy is most evident in recent ads that feature kids and guns that appear deliberately designed for youngsters.
Where this is a gun that has been proven popular with kids?
Yeah, that's the Feather, which made a real effort at
This looks like a
marketing to
combat
kids.
rifle.
Yeah, it's basically an assault weapon designed for kids.
And what about this? What is this supposed to say?
Well, I think it sends a message that it's okay to have extremely small children holding guns.
What about the Tech 9?
Somebody's message is getting through. Shocked by how much juveniles in the District of Columbia Jail know about guns, Dr. John May gave a test.
4 is the Mac 11. Which one's the Mac?
How many inmates could match up pictures of guns with their name and manufacturer? Many older inmates flunked, but 96% of the youngest, age 15 to 19, got every one right.
They can identify these guns. They know about their features. They know about the clips, the rounds, how many they spit. They can tell you everything about that particular weapon.
And retailers have learned another trick. They watch what's playing at the movies. If Tommy Lee Jones in U.S. Marshals carries a Glock pistol, it's the young people who always notice. Because Hollywood's latest movies, even the modern-day version of Romeo and Juliet, have made guns a fashion accessory.
Clint Eastwood or Bronson or whatever, that's what I stock and that's what I sell.
It wasn't always like this, he says. Sportsmen, hunters, fathers, and sons used to give him the most business. But they don't buy as much anymore. The new customers are younger, and it worries him.
But I'm not a cop. A gun dealer's not a cop. If I were to grab them up, they could sue me. I'm not in the police. But it's pretty obvious that those are really young guys. And I'm going to tell you something. The young guys are the dangerous guys. Thanks for the business. Yeah.
Young guys growing up in a culture that encourages gun ownership like no other, and who are now the gun industry's best hope for a profitable future. In Washington, this is Jim Stewart for Eye on America.
We decided to get a PC. But we didn't want to pay for a lot of fancy extras. Gateway even told us what not to get.
When you call 1-800-GATEWAY, we'll build a Gateway computer just for you. We built the Geisler's a PC for cruising the net with a powerful Intel Pentium 2 processor and a printer for only $14.99.
Let's email the kids our scores.
Want us to build a PC to fit your budget? Call us. Let's talk about your Gateway.
Presenting the possibilities of plastics. Plastics help save you from dents and broken bones.
It helped protect my patella.
They help save energy.
Thin light plastics, fewer trucks, less gas.
They help save you from being scrambled.
They help save the soda.
They help food stay fresher.
Brussels sprouts?
Plastics can even help save toddlers from trouble.
And this vest helped save my dad's life.
Plastics make it possible.
When I have arthritis pain, I want relief fast. I can't wait. When I rub in Aspercream, it brings fast relief for minor arthritis pain. The relief lasts for hours, and it's odor-free.
Aspercream, pain relief without aspirin.
Don't let a flat tire put you up against the wall. Even with no air pressure, Goodyear AquaSteel Run Flat drives up to 50 miles to safety. New AquaSteel Run Flat.
Around here, we like a salad with our dinner.
See, this is a monster piece of lettuce.
And the people who make craft dressings have always seemed to know what we like. You know, a lot of us grew up on the creamy taste of Kraft Ranch.
More.
And who knows? Maybe they even know how good it feels when we see our kids dive into a salad. I guess they just know what we like. Around here, the dressing is Kraft.
There's a new perspective on technology tonight. It centers around fishing. Talk about shooting fish in a barrel. What if you had high-tech help to see the fish hiding down below? Would that still be sport fishing or unsporting and unfair? CBS's Jerry Bowen has the story, hook, line, and sinker.
Time was
looking.
All it took was a bucket of bait.
Leeches. Walleyes really like them.
And a little luck for a kid to come home with a fish story.
Dan taught one and I taught one.
But nowadays, when Minnesota angler Chris Carlson hits the water, he's loaded to the gills with gadgets.
There's some fish on there.
Fish locator. GPS unit, global positioning system to mark the spot. And his new toy, the Fish Cam, a camera that gives fishermen a fish-eye view of the water world, everything from weeds to walleyes.
Do I think the camera is overkill? Is at the end of the lake? No, I don't.
But in the land of 10,000, sometimes very crowded lakes,
I think it's baloney.
the beer can-sized fish cam is really making waves.